Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to Me and Math. How are you all? Just quickly type your names and let's get started. Type your names for having a quick, good, conversation. So, hi Nabil. How are you? Okay. So we have Nabil over here. Hi Nabil. How are you? Okay. Oh, great to hear that. I'm fine, thank you. Okay, we are going to be starting the session with the discussion of questions. We are discussing polynomials here. So let me just set it in 2 minutes, like not even 2 minutes. In 5 seconds, we will be getting it ready. So last session, if you missed it, we have discussed many things like expanding, simplifying, working out, using all these identities. So today we are going to be solving because we have some new students joined here. So I'll be trying to making it fresh so that you will be learning and getting understanding of something, right? So over here we have a question number 11. Find f1, f minus 1 and f naught, f0 for this polynomial. Then based on the result, decide out of 1, minus 1 and 0, which one is the root of this polynomial. So we basically have to find out the roots of polynomial, and this is what they are asking to do. Let me just give you a little brief about roots of polynomial. Say for example, you have substituted any particular value of x. Say for example, you have substituted a there. You were having a function fx equals something, say for example x square plus 4x minus 3, and if you substitute a there, what is called substitution is like just replacing x by a and solving. So if you substitute a there and the final answer becomes 0, then we say yes, it is a root. If you are not getting 0, it's not a root. So what we need to do for this case, for the question over here, let's substitute 1 there, f1. So you have to, in place of x, you have to put 1, 1, 1 and 1 like this. But remember, if it's cubed, it would be 1 cubed. If it's squared, 1 squared and so on. So what the value of f1 are we getting? Just try solving it out. Just replace x by 1. Substitute 1 over there and find the value. See, what do you get? We have to substitute 1 over there to find out the value. Okay, please type your name except Naval. If anyone else has joined, please type your name so that we can connect. And we are doing polynomials revision kind of over here, discussing good high quality questions and kind of, exam style questions. So we are trying to find out f1. We have to find out f1, f minus 1 and f0, f0. Okay, Janvi is here. Janvi is a, consistent participant right from session 1. She is joining. So Janvi, today we are trying to find out roots of polynomials, or if polynomials are given, we are just checking whether they could be the roots or not. So we have to do f1 first. Both of you, Naval and Janvi, solve f1 and let's see what the answers you both come up with. So you just need not to do anything except, or if you have any confusion, let's do first together, rest you are going to be doing. So f1. So as I said, x is going to be replaced by 1. So it is 2 x cubed, not x cubed but 1 cubed. Take away 13 1 squared plus 17 1 plus 12. We're going to be doing it like this. Now, the next step is just sorting it out, simplifying. So, it would be 1 cubed is 1 itself. So, it would be 2 times 1 is 1 minus 1 squared is again 1 itself. So, 13 times 1 is 13 itself, a negative 13 plus 17 plus 12. Well, it gives us, we have a loss of 13. So, we're going to be keeping it away, adding all of them. So, 2 plus 17 plus 12, take away 13. What do we get if we add them up? Just quickly add 17 plus 12, 29, 31, take away 13. 31 take away 13, well, it gives 8 and 1, 18. Yeah, very good. Both are correct, Nawal and Janvi. F1 is giving you 18. Now we're going to be finding using the same method to find out F minus 1. Let's see who's going to be writing it first. F minus 1. So this time, minus 1 meaning whatever was plus 1, this time it's going to be minus 1. So it would look like 2 minus 1 cubed. I mean, I didn't take this color. Give me a sec. Red one. 2 minus 1 cubed minus 13 minus 1 squared plus 17. Be quick to answer. 17 minus 1 plus 12. Okay, let's see what you come up with. Remember, if it's negative, any negative number, we just need to check the indices, I mean the power. If the power is odd, we get a negative answer. If the power is even, we get a positive answer. So these are the rules we need to keep in mind. So it's a negative if it's odd, it's positive if it's even. So you need to figure out where do we have odd indices, odd exponents. Here, and that is 1. I mean nothing written, meaning 1 written there. So they both are odds. So they are going to be giving you a negative, and that one is going to be giving you a positive. So F1 was 18, where both of you have answered it correct, Nawal and Janvi. Now let's see what you get for F minus 1. F minus 1. So I'll be waiting for like 13 seconds. In 13 seconds, you probably would be coming up with some answers. Okay, Janvi is coming up with minus 20. Let's see what Nawal comes. And meanwhile, I will start solving it. So 2, because it's odd, so it would be 2 with a minus 1 there. Because minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 will be coming up with minus 1 only. This is going to be positive. Minus 1 squared will be positive. So it would be minus 13 times 1 plus 17 times minus 1 plus 12. That can be written as minus 2 minus 13 minus 17 plus 12. Isn't it? Minus 2 minus 13 minus 17 plus 12. So it would be minus 13 minus 17 is 10, 20, 30. Minus 30 minus 32 plus 12 gives us minus 20. Okay, minus 20, Nawal and Janvi both are correct. Very well done. Now the last value we have to find out here is F0, F0. That is simple. Just substitute 0. Substitute 0 and tell me. Meanwhile, let me read your comments. So now we are trying to find out f naught. So for f naught, we've got the answer from Janvi. She's saying 12. Okay, Naval, let's check what the answer do you get. So I'm solving it here. The checkboxes f naught is going to be like, wherever. It's not like simplifying solving, because whatever is x, you're going to be getting that 0, 0, 0. So you are ending up with 12. So it's like within seconds you can do that. So it is 12. Very well done. Now the question is basically asking which one is the root of this polynomial. Can you tell me which one is the root of this polynomial? Whether it's 1, -1 or 0. We have to decide. We are getting right answers from both of you. Naval, 12 is correct. So F1 was 18. I think you both have answered 18. That was correct. F -1 was -20. And F naught was 12. So it is correct. And now the question comes, which one is the root of this polynomial? Which one is the root of this polynomial? You have to think of whether it's 1, -1 or 0. Which one is the root of this polynomial? Can you tell me? 1, -1 or 0? What do you think? Which one is the root of this polynomial? So I don't think we have any one of them is a root of the polynomial, because once you substitute these values, like on substituting 1, -1 or 0, it should be turning up to 0. But none of them have given us 0, isn't it? So we can't, yeah, this is what I'm discussing, Naval. So to get the root, I mean, when you have substituted 1 there, you substituted 1 there. If it is turning up to 0, so we can say 1 is the root. But actually it is not turning up to 0. So your answer should come 0, which is not. So for F1 we are getting 18, for F -1 we are getting -20, and for F naught we are getting 12. We are not getting 0 for any of the value. So we will say none of them are roots of polynomials. So F naught is not 0, F1 is not 0, F -1 is also not 0. So none of them are roots of this polynomial. No one. Correct. Now let's move to the next question. This time, if 2 is the root of this polynomial, find the value of a. This time it is given that 2 is the root of the polynomial and find the value of a. So how do we do that? Our fx is 2x squared minus its squared basically, minus 3x plus 7a. Because it's root, so equals. Okay, let me not write it there. So because 2 is the root of the polynomial, so when you do f2, it would be equal to 0. That means you can say, substitute the value of x to be 2 there. 2 squared minus 3 with the 2 there plus 7a, and it is 0. When substituting 2 there, it will be equal to 0 because 2 is the root of polynomial. So once again, what the concept it is following, if x equals a, the root of the polynomial, like if it is written that a is the root of the polynomial px, then what can we say that then we're going to be saying that px is 0, pa is 0 basically. So if x equals a is the root of the polynomial, we say that pa is 0. So this is what we are doing. After substituting 2, we are making it 0. And you have to find out the value of a, right? You have to find out the value of a. Just simplify, solve it, and find out the value of a. Okay, quickly solve that and tell me what the answer do you get. What did you get for the value of a? A की क्या वैल्यू आई है आपकी? We just need to solve this out and find the value of a. So, Janvi, Naval, be quick. What the value of a are we going to be getting after solving this out, simplifying this out? Quick, quick. Quick, quick. Okay. So, Janvi comes up with minus 2 over 7. Okay. So, tell me, Janvi, what did you get after just solving this? 2 times 2 squared. What it gives you? 2 times 2 squared gives us, quick, quick, type it fast. Okay, it could be possible, Naval, you didn't go through these things. So what we need to do, let's do it together, no worries. So 2 squared. So let's try doing it together. 2 times 2 squared. So 2 squared is 4 and we are doing 2 times 4. So what is 2 times 4, Naval? Type your answer. 2 times 4. 2 times 2 squared gives us, yeah, Janvi has answered, already answered 8. So yeah, 2 squared gives us 4 and then when we multiply it with 2, it gives us 8. So I'm directly going to be writing 8 here and 8 take away 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 7a equals 0. Now what we need to do, we need to solve it. 8 take away 6, what's that? Just quickly write your answers, type your answers. 8 take away 6 is, okay, I'm waiting. What your answer is, just quickly type. 8, yeah, 8 is correct. Then 8 take away 6 is 2. Good job. Plus 7a, that is 0. Okay, now what do we do next? We know how to solve a linear equation. Just after this, what do you do? What do you do after this? Can we come up with the answer for A after this? So we can do, follow transposition method or undo and balancing method. So if we move it there, it would be minus 2. So 7a is minus 2. Now divide by 7 both sides. So a is going to be, it is cancelled. A is negative 2 over 7. Very well done. Great job. Correct. Well done, Janvi. And good attempt, Naval. Keep working. When we don't know things, then if it is new, then obviously it takes time to understand, no? That's not a problem. So overall, what the question was, they already have given us the value of a, the root to be 2. If the root is 2, what is the value of a? Now, the same question, if I ask you if the root is, this time not 2 but 4. If the root is 4, solve the same question and find the value of a. So whenever we get to know that root is, that means the value of x. The answer for x is 4. And whenever it says it is the root, that means you have to substitute plug the value of x here and make it equal to 0. These are the 2 rules we keep in mind. So this time not 4 but 2 is the root. So what you need to do? You need to substitute x equals 4 here. Both of you, Naval and Janvi, be quick. Solve it in your notebook and come up with the answer. This time it would be 2. Substitute the value of x, new value of x, which is 4. And why are we substituting 4? Because 4 is the root. They have given us 4 is the root of the polynomial. And when we substitute, we are every time what we are doing, we are just coming up with two changes. Whenever you substitute the value, you make it equal to 0. Initially, it was not equal to 0, but because we know that it's a root of the polynomial, we substitute, we plug the value in and then make it equal to 0. Now, you just need to simplify as we did the previous one and tell me the answer of A. Be quick, Janvi and Naval, and come up with the answer. You both are doing great. Well done. Four squared times 2, take away 3 times 4. What it gives. Okay, this time, okay, is it 10 times what previous one was? Minus 20 over 7. Okay, Naval, now you try and tell me the answer. And also, if it is not coming up, you're going to be sharing. It's fine. This is our learning phase. Don't think that you're going to be, if you are not coming with any answer, that means it would be any, loss of impression. No. You are students, so obviously you are sitting to understand and learn something. And we teachers have to teach you, make you understand the thing. Oh, very well done. Both are coming up with minus 20 over 7. Now let me check if it is correct. So 4 squared is 16 times 2, which is what this comes up with. Quickly type the answer, what this comes up with. What did you get when you solved this? Four squared times 2. So 4 squared was 16, right? Times 2 was 16 times 2. When we have to solve whole of the thing, 4 squared gives us 16, 100%. But outside the bracket we have 2. So we will come up with 2 times 16. What's the answer, Janvi and Naval? 32, right? 32 take away 12 plus 7a equals 0. So 32 take away 12 gives you 20 plus 7a equals 0. If we move it there, it would be minus 20. So 7a equals minus 20. So a is minus 20. Oh, sorry, my bad. I have to write minus 20 there. Minus 20 over 7. So yes, correct, Janvi and Naval, very well done. Okay, now let's see what the next question is. This time we have a question, read this out. If px is x plus 3, then px plus p minus x is equal to what? This is what the question is. Okay, so you would be understanding the question. Px is this, you have to do px, whatever the px is, plus p of minus x. So we need to find out p of minus x first. So let's find out p of minus x. What it would be? Both of you quickly type what the p of minus x is. P of minus x. Quick. If there is anyone else, just type your name so that we can interact. We have Janvi and Naval answering questions. P of minus x. If we substitute minus x in place of x, what p of minus x will be? Just think. Be quick, Janvi. Answer. P of minus x. So x is going to be replaced by minus x plus 3. So p of minus x is going to be minus x plus 3. So let's do px is x plus 3 plus minus x plus 3. So plus minus stays minus, minus x plus 3 and there x plus 3. So your x is going to be cancelled and you will be getting the value 6 there. Did you get the value 6? Just check and tell me. If it is coming 6 there, let's switch to the next question. Check whether gx is a factor of px. This is a nice question. You think about it, how to solve this. We have gx given to us and we have to check whether gx is a factor of px. What do you think? How to solve that? Gx is a factor of px. How do we do this? So for this one, we do divide by gx. So I'm going to be doing it here. Let's do it together. Inside, we're going to be copying 2x cubed minus 11x squared. Give me a sec. 11x squared minus 4x plus 5. Okay, so we are going to be dividing by that. Okay, this is the divide thing we drew. Okay, now what we're going to be doing, we have 2x plus 1. We have 2x plus 1 and our first term is 2x cubed. So to make this one x cubed, we are going to be multiplying by x squared. We just think like this. We have to make it exactly same as the first term to be same as the first term inside the division. So if you multiply, it would be, we are multiplying x squared with 2x. It would be giving us 2x cubed. X squared with 1 will give us x squared. So when you are multiplying this gx by x squared, you are getting 2x cubed plus x squared. Now what do we do next? We subtract them. So if we subtract them, it would be cancelled. You have minus 11x squared and minus x squared. That means minus 1x squared. Minus 11 minus 1 is minus 12x squared. Remember, the previous symbol is no more there. It is minus here. We changed the symbol, if that makes sense. Now, we are going to be copying down the next term, which is minus 4x. Now, as I did before, you have to tell. Who's going to be telling me? Janvi will tell. Janvi, what to multiply to 2x plus 1 to get minus 12x squared? You have to think of minus 12x squared. You have to get minus 12x squared. And you have 2x plus 1. Your first term to be turning to minus 12x squared. What to multiply with? Just think and tell me. We can check the difference. Naval, you also try. What to multiply to this bracket to get minus 12x squared? We simply compare these two. So 2, you have to turn 2 to minus 12 and x to x squared. So x to x squared, only x is left if you multiply by x, and 12 2 times minus 6. So if you multiply by minus 6x, I think we should be ending up with the same answer. So minus 6x times 2x and minus 6x times 1. So minus 6x times 2x gives us minus 12x squared minus 6x. Correct? Now let's substitute it here. So it would be minus 12x squared minus 6x. Changing the sign. Let's change the symbols. It would be plus and plus. This is cancelled, and plus 6x minus 4x gives you 2x. Copy down 5. You are copying down 5. Now, this time Naval will try 2x plus 1. Naval, which is to be 2x plus 5. You have to think of 2x plus 1 turning to 2x plus 5. We just compare first terms, 2x and 2x. So they both are same. What we're going to be writing here? If they both are same, we will be writing 1. So there I missed. Okay, it would be minus 6x plus 1. It would be 2x plus 1. If we subtract that, it would be minus and minus. You are coming up with 4. If you are having some remainder left, so it is not a factor. This is a remainder left. If you have any remainder left, then you will say as 4 is the remainder, so gx is not the factor. We can't say gx to be a factor. So what we actually did, if you have not done polynomials, it's a lot of learning over here. If you have done polynomials, it would be easier because we are discussing, live sessions are to discuss some challenging things, some exam style questions of the topics you are done. So this is what the question was. Okay, we have next question. We have to, A is 27, B is minus 50 and C is 23. Then find A cubed plus B cubed plus C cubed. Using the suitable identity. You have to think of, we have many identities there. If you want to go through the identities, let's have a quick go through. So we have identities here. Okay, so A cubed plus B cubed plus C cubed, as you can see here, this is whole everything about the same thing. So let me just take probably this one. It would be the use of this thing there. Oh, okay, I wouldn't be able to add it maybe. Let me check if I can add it. For that I need to stop presenting, I guess. Okay. Yeah, now I can add the question, identity, and we will be solving it back. We are done with all these questions before, and today we are just focusing on question number, the questions from polynomials, finding roots kind of things. So this is the identity. We have to find out A cube. This is the very simple, like it looks complicated, but it's very simple. You have to find out this thing, right? First, what we need to do, if we add ABC and if we get 0 after adding ABC, then what is that? A cube plus B cube plus C cube is nothing but 3 times all these 3 numbers. So let's add these 3 first. Let's add A, B and C first. So A is 27, B is negative 50 and C is 23. If you add, are you getting 0? We are getting 0 here. So if we are getting 0 here, so A cubed plus B cubed plus C cubed, it can be written as 3 times A, B, C. That would be 3 times A is 27, B is 50 and C is 20. B is minus 50 and C is 23. It will give you the final answer. So whatever you get after multiplying that will be the final answer. And yes, this is all for the session today. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. Keep learning and growing with me in math. Bye-bye. Hope you've learned something in this lesson today. Okay, kids. So see you next week, the same time, 2 o'clock. Bye-bye. Take care.